Hi, this is Scott Dudley from Funnel Fella Radio, and today I wanted to just expand on the podcast I did recently regarding the value ladder and what Russell Brunson goes through in the .com Secrets book. So I haven't yet received my updated copy yet. I'm still waiting for that in the post, which seems to be taking forever. But in the original version of the book, Russell, when he explains the value ladder, he doesn't really specify how many levels should be on the value ladder. Well, it could be, 3 levels, it could be 8 levels, it could be 6 levels, whatever. Or maybe he did and I misunderstood it. But the way that I saw it, there was no specific amount of levels that should be on the value ladder. And then recently I went through some training that's been added to the FunnelFlix section at the back end of ClickFunnels called Funnelology, which is a pretty cool name for a product. And basically that's where he runs through the 4 different types of funnels and how each type of funnel is one step of the value ladder. So the first step is lead funnels, and you've basically got 3 different types of lead funnels. You've got a lead or squeeze funnel, you've got a survey funnel, and you've got a summit funnel. So obviously the purpose of these funnels is to generate leads and to get people into your marketing CRM to then try to upsell them to buy products from you, unless that is, of course, that your business is solely based around lead generation, like for something like real estate, for example. So the lead funnel is just basically the standard funnel where you're giving away a freebie in return for their email address. That's a very standard type of funnel that a lot of people are using. And then the second one, as I mentioned, was the survey funnel. So that's where some people get a little bit confused between a survey funnel and a quiz funnel. It should really be called a quiz funnel because a survey is basically based around your customer or the prospect answering questions to benefit you, whereas a quiz is where they go through a series of questions and then they end up getting a result to learn something about themselves. So it's really a quiz funnel. And this method's been popularized a lot by Ryan Levesque in recent times, where his system revolves around using very strategic quizzes at the front end to bring people into the funnels and then to segment them properly based on the answers to the quiz. And then the other one here is the summit funnel. That's basically an event funnel that you're driving traffic to, where they get free access to an event, which is usually, it can sometimes be live, I guess, but it's usually a pre-recorded event where they get to get access to a whole lot of different speakers that are speaking about a particular topic. And of course, when they opt in, then that is how you generate the lead. Okay, so that's the first section of the value ladder, which is lead funnels at the very bottom, which obviously is $0 free giveaway, bait, whatever you want to call it. But then what I found interesting was the next level of the value ladder is what he calls unboxing funnels. Now, I'd never actually heard of this before, and when I first heard of it, I thought, what's unboxing? What does that mean? But basically, what he's getting at there is that is where you come up with an idea for a funnel, and the funnel has got a whole lot of products in it, but instead of selling them all in the one package, you're basically breaking it up between a main product, some order bumps, and some OTOs or one-click upsells and downsells, where they can choose what they want through the funnel. So this is basically the next step after you've got them in as a lead. Then you're wanting to sell them something, and usually the front-end product is something reasonably cheap. It could even be as cheap as, say, $7 or something. And then you're offering them upsells on the back end where they can choose what they want. They can either select yes or no. And that's sort of what he's referring to with the unboxing. So there's 3 different types of unboxing funnels. You've got the book funnel, the cart funnel, and a challenge funnel. Now the book funnel is sort of exactly what Russell is doing with with the .com Secrets book, for example, where he's offering basically he's offering the book for free, but you just pay the shipping. And then from there, there's a whole series of upsells and downsells related to what he's selling you on the front end, which you don't have to purchase any of those if you don't want, but you've got the option to purchase the whole thing if you want. So then the next one is the cart funnel. That's the next type of unboxing funnel. And that's pretty much just your standard e-commerce funnel where you're selling physical products. Might be iPhone cases or books, or maybe not books, but iPhone cases or mugs or t-shirts. And then you can have upsells and downsells there as well on top of that. And then the third type of unboxing funnel is a challenge funnel. So that could be something like the One Funnel Away challenge that Russell offers, where the whole point here is that you join a challenge to try to achieve a specific result in a specified period of time. And these are very popular these days, challenge funnels, because, you know, people get excited by the fact that if they just do what they're asked to do, then they should be able to achieve the promised result. And of course, you can also sell things on the back end of those as well. So they're the three types of unboxing funnels. And then the next type on the value ladder is the presentation funnels. So this is basically the opposite of the unboxing funnel. This is where, instead of breaking things up into upsells and downsells where they can choose what they want, this is where you have a whole bundle of products that you're selling, but it's the one offer, the one deal, where it's not all separated. And these are usually much more higher priced products, where, you know, it could cost anything from $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 to purchase the product that they're offering here. So there's three types of presentation funnels. First of all, there's the video sales letter funnel, which is more of an old style type of funnel, where you've got a video, you're sending traffic to a video, they watch the video, they click the button underneath, and then they purchase the product. Okay, and then the second type is a webinar funnel, which is a bit more popular these days than the VSL, video sales letter funnel. That's where you're actually inviting them to come to an event where you do a presentation for an hour or 90 minutes. And then at the end of that, you're asking them to purchase the product. And then the third type of presentation funnel is the product launch funnel. And that was popularized by Jeff Walker, where he sort of explains it by turning a sales letter on its side, so that you've got 4 different videos that, well, the first 3 videos are sort of providing education and useful information. And then on the 4th video, you're actually asking them to take action and to purchase the product. So you build up the value in the first 3 videos, and then on the 4th video, that's where you're asking them to actually buy to achieve the result that you've been talking about. So they're the 3 different types of presentation funnels. These are usually selling high ticket products, like I mentioned. Could be, you know, anything up to maybe even $10,000, $20,000, where you're offering a bundle of products together rather than upsells and downsells. And then finally, at the top of the value ladder is what Russell refers to as phone funnels. This is basically where you need to get the person on the phone to close them, because the product, what you're selling, the value of it is so high that they're not really going to purchase without speaking to someone on the phone. So these are super high ticket products, top of the line, top of the range. I did mention $20,000 for the presentation funnels, but come to think of it, that's probably pushing it a bit. Maybe $10,000 at the most for a presentation funnel. The $20,000 products would be these phone funnels. We have to actually ring up the person and close them to purchase the product. It could even be as much as $50,000, $100,000, or even more, depending on what type of business it is. Could be an enterprise software business. But the whole point here is that you need to actually get them onto the phone, human to human, and have interaction, because it's very difficult to sell a product that's worth that much just, you know, online by getting them to visit an order form and click a button. So they're the 4 different levels. We've got lead funnels, unboxing funnels, presentation funnels, and phone funnels. Like I mentioned, not all businesses will need all 4 of these. So if you've got a store and you're selling t-shirts, for example, then you might just have the lead funnels and the unboxing funnels. If you're a mortgage broker, you might just be doing lead funnels. But if you're in something such as SaaS, software as a service, or consulting, coaching, or selling information products, then you could certainly have all 4 of these levels in your value ladder. And the idea obviously is to ascend them up from the first step to the second step to the third step to the 4th step. And obviously not everybody will ascend all the way, but a percentage of people will. A bit like the coffee machine that Starbucks sells. Not many people will end up buying that, but some people do. They spend $3,000, $4,000, whatever it is, $1,000 on a coffee machine, whereas the majority of their customers just buy cups of coffee. So that's why it's such a good idea to have these top-end funnels where you're actually calling people to try to close them. So anyway, just thought I would have a bit of a chat about these 4 levels because it's just something that's completely new to me. I obviously already knew about lead funnels and phone funnels, but just the way that he lays it out here for the 4 levels, I thought it was kind of interesting. So that's pretty much all I've got for today. I hope you got some value from that, and I'll catch up with you on the next episode of Funnel Fella Radio. Bye for now.